The Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a long-standing complex dispute which started when the UN adopted Resolution 181 in 1947, dividing the territory into Arab and Jewish states that led to the formation of independent Israel. Let's see how Hamas came into the spotlight recently. I am Krishnendu Nair. The 7th of October, it was a Jewish Sabbath day, the end of week-long Jewish festival of Sukkot, and also a day after the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. At 6:30 a.m. that Saturday, the Israel soil was hit by an extensive air assault involving thousands of rockets aimed as far as Tel Aviv, which is approximately 40 miles north of Gaza and Jerusalem, some bypassing the Iron Dome defense system and hitting buildings. Over 22 locations in Israel, including coastal towns of Ashdod and Ashkelon, were aimed. It was estimated that between 3,000 to 5,000 rockets were launched during that first day. It was estimated that between 3,000 to 5,000 rockets were launched during that first day, and more than 2,000 Israeli citizens died this same day. This clash is one of the many intense fighting between the Palestinian armed group Hamas, which controls the Gaza Strip, and Israel, and its most serious escalation since their 11-day war in 2021. The intense airstrikes on the coastal enclave also resulted in the death of at least 232 Palestinians. Hamas launched surprise attacks by land, air and sea. One possible reason for the timing for the Hamas attack could be the developing normalization of Arab relations with Israel. To be specific, Saudi Arabia has been on a path of normalizing relationships with Israel in order to secure an American defense pact. If that's the case, then the Hamas and Palestine were clear. Saudi interests will not agree to Palestinian interests to stop normalization, and Hamas senses the Palestinian relevance in Israeli-Arab affairs. In response, we can see that the Palestinian causes are emphasizing that accepting Israeli security will not bring peace, but more violence. An estimated 1,000 Hamas militants also breached the security barrier at several positions. Gaza has 7 official border crossings, of which only 3 are operational. Hamas reportedly breached the borders initially by sending elite troops in via hang gliders, and those soldiers then began to dismantle the electric fences and walls using explosives. Bulldozers were then used to create space for more fighters to enter Israel in several places. Following the entry attack, militants attacked the Israeli Defense Forces or IDF southern Gaza headquarters and overran multiple military and police facilities. Hamas caught the IDF off guard, and its troops were able to move quickly through the border area, reaching up to 14 miles from the border. Other militants attacked towns, kibbutzim and roads, and killing and abducting hundreds of Israeli officers and civilians. Israeli authorities recovered at least 260 bodies at the site of a music festival near Rain, close to where Hamas militants breached the security fence. An estimated 130 hostages were moved into Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said his security cabinet has declared the country at war following the attack. The decision, announced on Sunday, formally authorizes the taking of significant military steps and the war that was forced on the state of Israel in a murderous terrorist assault from the Gaza Strip began, as said in a statement of the announcement. It is war. It is complex and deadly, reminding about the sufferings of both sides. See you in part 3.